are done. Fired.
And another one bites the dust. The rumours were true. Bioware has become Biowaste. EA have conceded and will no longer work on Dragon Age the Veilguard, meaning the very people who worked on it are now out of a job. Well, not all of them, as some will work on the next Mass Effect. If you think this is bad, just wait until the next Mass Effect comes out. So, I think we all know how it all came full circle, but it was inevitable, with the amount of sales and Dragon Age fans being betrayed that their very investment of a franchise had been tarnished by deranged and narcissistic activists who posed as writers and game developers, that turned it from a dark, gruesome medieval fantasy where you're in control of your own destiny to a Dora the Explorer seminar struggle session where you cannot be mean to anyone, let alone disagree with them, and so on. This will be a short one, as I've already done a very long-winded video this week. So let's dive in. Hi, I'm WILKSY15, and let's dive into this stupidity. And if you want to support me further, subscribe to my socials, and let's make a kingdom.
Assemble the army.
According to the article from 80 Levels, earlier today, Bioware General Manager Gary McKay issued a public statement announcing that the studio is undergoing restructuring to focus on the development of Mass Effect 5, led by veterans from the original trilogy, such as Mike Gamble, Preston Wetamanuik, Derek Watt, and Parrish Lay. I'm not going to read the full corporate jargon, but I'll read this part. Given this stage of development, we don't require support from the full studio. We have incredible talent here at Bioware, and so we have worked diligently over the past few months to match many of our colleagues with our other teams at EA that had open roles that were a strong fit. Today's news will see Bioware become a more agile, focused studio that produces unforgettable RPGs. We appreciate your support as we build a new future for Bioware. Gary McKay, General Manager, Bioware. Restructuring means mass layoffs and firing. And translation.
Yeah, listen. We fucked up.
The DEI and these people we hired cost us more than $250 million and then some, and fans and customers of Bioware no longer trust us. I'm guessing this is not a return to form, huh? According to the posts shared on LinkedIn and Blue Sky, Bioware's restructuring has led to the termination of Dragon Age the Veilguard lead writer Patrick Weeks, lead editor Karen West Weeks, and a narrative editor Ryan Cremier. Additionally, Bioware producer Jennifer Cherrier-Cott, associate game producer Daniel Steed, senior product manager Lena Anderson, and senior systems designer Michelle Flam, who were also let go, while senior writer Cheryl Chi, who wrote Dragon Age's Lediana, Isabella, Blackwall and Harding, and cinematic designer Derek Wilkes were both moved to EA Motive. The restructuring comes a week after Electronic Arts revealed that Dragon Age the Veilguard has engaged only about 1.5 million players, indicating the number of copies sold might be even lower, and fell 50% short of the publisher's expectations. Shortly after, the developers shipped the Veilguard's Patch 5 release notes, which featured the words Deref Shirel, Safe Journey, or more commonly, Farewell, in in-game Elven language, suggesting that the game won't receive any more quality of life updates going forward. Let's not forget, people who took the game back to GameStop all wanted refunds, to the point even GameStop couldn't get rid of them. But let's read the tweets, shall we? So, my time at Bioware has ended. It was a wild ride with some fantastic people, but it's time to look for new challenges. I'm an editor/writer with 26 plus years of experience across video games, novels, short stories, newspapers, and marketing comms. If you know of a good fit, please let me know. Hello, I'm looking for work, ideally in an editor role. It's been an honor to work with so many talented professionals and a pleasure to meet so many amazing community members. In my 19 years at Bioware, I am so grateful to all of you. I'm looking for a new writing/narrative position. It's been a privilege to work with so many amazing devs over my 20 years at Bioware. I will cherish the memories of the wonderful folks in the community I met along the way. Thank you all. It's official, Korean Bush was going to get fired as well, but the unhinged developer did a runner before it happened. Since I can't get into John Epler's Blue Sky account feed, and his Twitter X of course no longer exists, but ex-user Nure posted this. Good news just keeps rolling in. It looks like John Epler, the art director for veilguard, has mysteriously parted ways with Bioware. All the rats are jumping ship now that it's sinking. But hey, they kept claiming veilguard met all expectations, right? Curious indeed. So yeah, the long time John Epler himself was no longer safe either. But it don't matter, he's now the narrative director on the game Skate, EA's next upcoming title for another skateboarding game that I doubt will be any better than Tony Hawk's Pro Skater back in 1999. Yep, we told them it was going to happen, but they called us haters, phobes, far right wingers, and now 3/4 of them are all out of a job. If you want to know the full story of the development process and how we got from point A to point F for failure, I have made a video months ago giving the full details from how the deranged developers got the positions and also the very veterans that got fired and replaced. And don't get me started on those who got replaced were told that they could not put years of hard work on their portfolios due to the NDAs they have signed, leading to a long continuing lawsuit. I'll put a link in the description below. But God, I had to go on Blue Sky, and seeing the carnage that unfolded tells me they weren't hiring by merit from the start, and the workplace was a cult within itself. I keep telling you, Blue Sky Island is another Lord of the Flies. So how did Bioware destroy itself from the get-go? The very people conformed to the activists and the mentally deranged by allowing them to have those job positions, which ultimately costed them. As I say, once you're in, you're in. And what's worse, if those very people are in those rainbow and DI cults, then all hell is going to break loose. No one is allowed to criticise or have an opinion, and the consequences? Face not only getting cancelled, but have your career prospects be taken away from you as well. Oh, and since this is Bioware, you're not allowed to show your past work within the company on your portfolio either when you are terminated. So is it any surprise no one feels sorry for these people at all? The writing was on the wall, and their fate was sealed the moment Dragon Age Dreadwolf became Dragon Age the Veilguard. Anyways, that's it for this short WILKSY roundup. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you on the next one. This is WILKSY15, signing out.
Take it like a fucking man. You're out. You're fucked. You tried to kill me, but you failed, and you're dead. Now, fuck off!